Group discussions are very common for MBA college placements, regular office college placements, your first job, especially in places where there are mass recruitments happening. Group discussions are always a part of it. Companies like Morgan Stanley, Deutsche Bank, when they mass recruit from colleges, they always have a group discussion. But hey, how should you tackle this group discussion? And how will you do it when you don't know what the topic is? Let's find out in this video. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanishka and I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to tackle with group discussions. Group discussions are a very common part in placements all across, be it college placements, MBA college placements, it's the most important thing, even job placements, especially if you're being recruited from a college. Group discussions are very common. Big companies, when they mass recruit like Morgan Stanley, Deutsche Bank, they always do a group discussion. So believe me, it is something that you need to know, and let's get straight to it. But before that, if you're new to this channel, then please take 1 second to hit the subscribe button. If you ever like my work, then your support would mean the world to me. If you're already a part of this channel, then thank you so much for joining me in my journey. I hope we stay together till the end of time. Quick reminder, I post long videos every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The main goal is to help young professionals navigate through their first job problems, first interview problems, college placements, CFA tips and tricks. I also share some lifestyle tips here and there. Along with that, I post daily vlogs on shorts. Coming to this group discussion topic, let's first understand what exactly are they trying to do when they do a group discussion. Obviously, reduce the number of students, or participants in a group discussion. The whole point is there are a lot of people. They will never do a group discussion if there are only two people, right? So that means they have a lot of variety to choose from, and hence a group discussion helps them to really pluck out a large number. So it is a very important step. Now, a lot of people think that in this group discussion, they are trying to check how educated you are on current affairs. Partially, really partially, like one-fourth of it might be correct, but that is actually not the agenda. What they are trying to see is your personality. That is, how do you conduct yourself with people around? How do you conduct yourself in a team? How do you conduct yourself in a situation where everybody has an opinion? Are you submissive? You keep your thoughts to yourself? Are you dominant? Do you like to take over everybody and not let anybody speak? Are you well balanced? Are you confident? Are you underconfident? And what will you do if you don't know? How do you react? Do you get panicky? Do you get nervous? Or are you calm and composed and find a solution? So basically, they are trying to gauge your personality. That's why I always say soft skills वाला जो मैं बोलती हूँ ना, that is especially important for group discussions. Now, a few things that you should always be aware while in a group discussion is, if you're able to start the conversation, that's great, but at the same time, don't be too dominant. Don't be the person who just wants to cut everybody and be the only speaker. It will not help. Remember, just being the loud one is always a bad idea, like is being completely submissive. So if also you decide to just be quiet throughout and let everybody talk, तो भी आपका boat आगे नहीं जाने वाला. You're not gonna sail through. So you neither have to be very loud and just cut everybody, nor do you have to be very submissive and quiet. There needs to be a balance. Point number two, which is slightly linked to point number one, is do not cut people as much as possible when they are talking, especially not abruptly. Now, what happens is, in a group discussion, most cases mein, you do have to, because people try to, the dominant ones, they try to keep very long points. So somewhere in between, very tactfully, very diplomatically, you need to find a point of cut. Don't just cut kahin pe bhi. Find a slight pause where they're hitting and say, you know what, I actually beg to differ. Don't just be like, I disagree. No. Be very polite, be very professional. Even though they are your friends, in college placements, a lot of times kya hota hai na, we're sitting with our friends. Even if they are your friends, you need to act like they are your managers or they are your colleagues. So your tonality really makes a difference. Uh, Point number, I can't remember, whatever, I'll put it here, is also, if you can end the discussion by concluding whatever everybody spoke, it's also a brilliant plus point. But like I said, don't force these things. Don't force yourself to be the first or the last speaker. It doesn't really overshadow you. What overshadows you is your personality. Sorry, what will help you outshine is your personality, is how you conduct yourself throughout. Believe me, they are even watching how you are sitting. So please don't sit like this, or please make sure that your body language shows that you're interested. Best way is always hands on the table, cross-handed on the table. slightly leaning forward as if you are very attentive, because they should feel that you want to hear everyone's opinion and you're not just boasting about yours. These were a few generic tips that anybody can follow. Now let's take a case which is very common, in which you don't know what the topic is. अक्सर ऐसे होता है that they give you a topic which you have no idea about, especially if it's a current affair topic. You'll be like, shit, what do I do now? मुझे तो कुछ आता ही नहीं है. In such a case, you need to follow three very, very simple rules, and believe me, it will make a difference. I have been in that situation multiple times. Rule number one: don't let it come on your face that you don't know it. आपको नहीं पता topic, it's fine. You know it. Don't let anybody else know it. Make sure you are calm, you are not panicking at any cost. That composure of yours should still be there, that acceptance of the topic should still be there. Number two, if you don't know the topic, do not start at all. If you feel underconfident कि मुझे actually पता नहीं है topic क्या है, मैंने कभी सुना नहीं है या बहुत ही vaguely सुना है, you will not start the conversation. Believe me, it will do much better for you. Point number three, rule number three is you will be very, very, very alert and very, very, very attentive. Kaan, aak, सारे senses should be on hyperactive ultra pro mode, because that's the only thing that's now gonna help you. Why? Because if you don't know what the topic is, you will let a few others speak. Let point one come, let point two come, let opinion three come, and then you will feed from their points and make one strong impact. It might not necessarily be very, very technically sound. It might just be something feeding from their point, or just slightly asking a question to them, or raising a opinion to their point. It might not necessarily be what the topic may be. You may just raise a point to their point, and that also works. Remember what I told you, they are checking your presence of mind. In a company, when you're working in the corporate world, many times it happens कि आप एक ऐसे सिचुएशन में फंस गए जो आपको नहीं आता. How will you tackle it? Smartly and calmly, and that's all they are checking. And believe me, these are tried and tested methods. In my college, we used to have these group discussion practices, right? Because obviously Deutsche Bank and Morgan Stanley and all were coming, and even I, in fact, sat for it. And I remember when these companies came, there was this one company that had come in the very, very start. I can't remember the name. And I was honestly not a person who wanted to get a job after college. I've told you guys this multiple times, but I used to sit for a lot of placements so that I get an idea कि आगे जाके life में क्या होने वाला है. So this particular company was a very, very smallish company. It was a worldwide company, but small marketing firm. And I had sat for the group discussion, I remember, and I didn't know the topic at all. And इसमें there were like 25 people in the group discussion, so I also had to make an impact. And I just let a few people speak. I followed the exact pattern that I told you, and I gave just one point feeding from somebody's point. And I remember my placement head had come to me and told me what a brilliant point. And she's like, I knew it from your face you didn't know the topic, because she knows me very well. But I loved how you handled the situation, because that is what they are trying to see. They only want to see how will you handle the situation. Honestly, the topic के बारे में आपको कितना कुछ पता है, it will make a difference in case there's competition. Suppose everybody on the table were very good with their presence of mind, with their alertness, with the soft skills, then obviously that will come into the situation. But otherwise, the first point of matrix is your presence of mind and the way you conduct yourself. With that, I'm ending this video. I want you guys to ask me in the comment section, or let me know if there's any particular group discussion situation that you faced, or you think you might face, or something that you're scared about in a group discussion that you'd want me to talk about in a video, or maybe just answer in the comment section, and I definitely will do that. For now, like I said, we're ending this video. If you like it, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys very, very, very soon. Until then, keep sparkling and definitely keep learning.